And a good Monday morning to you. It is just before 4:45 on what is a warm, muggy start, and what we're looking at another hot and humid day. Temperatures just slightly above average, but still plenty hot. The normal high 90. I have us up to 93 to 94. Notice the record 97. We actually set that last year. So last year at this time, it was quite a bit hotter than what will be today. And as you factor in the humidity today, of course, it's going to feel hotter. Some of us are under a heat index or a heat advisory, mainly on the North Shore and up the river parishes. That's where you can feel closer to 108. But a lot of locations will at least feel about like 105. That seems like a good bet this afternoon, which is very similar to what we saw as we went through the weekend. The heat is going to be on across the south here, and it's always hot down here on the Gulf Coast, but the heat isn't going to extend all the way up into Tennessee and into the Carolinas and Virginia as we go into this week. Big ridge of high pressure is going to be centered over the south here. Last week, you remember, the center of high pressure was over Texas. Well, now it's centered just to our north and over the deep south. So the heat is certainly going to be on. The humidity is here. There may be a little pop-up shower today, but about a 20% chance. And that's going to persist all the way through the week. So really, that ridge of high pressure is in control of our weather. Hot, humid with a little bit of rain in the forecast, but not a lot of rain in the forecast. I do think Thursday and Friday are going to be our best shot of seeing a little bit more scattered showers and storms, but overall, that's about it. Just kind of stuck in our summer-like pattern here as we are still officially in spring. Remember, summer does not start for about another week and a half or so, but it certainly feels like it. High temperatures all week long will be in the low to mid 90s. Thursday and Friday with a little bit higher chances of rain. Looks like we'll be around 91, 92. Look at this upcoming weekend, though. Back in the mid 90s. 94 on Saturday, 95 come Sunday. So it is going to stay hot and humid. Heat index values in the triple digits all the way through the weekend. So no big changes with our temperatures or rainfall chances. That's good, though, because that means our forecast is nothing surprising. Now, here's your tropical update. We are watching something at least trying to develop down in the Western Caribbean. There's really nothing here at this point, but we do think some low pressure will start to come together towards the end of the week. To put it in perspective, there's Cozumel, there's Cancun, there's Cuba, there's Jamaica. So this is way on down here. And over the next week or so, whatever tries to develop down here is going to stay in the Western Caribbean. It does look like there will probably be something that comes together and it'll move into maybe Belize or the Yucatan up here towards the weekend and early next week. But with this big high pressure up in our area, that should suppress anything that tries to develop down here and throw it off towards the west here. So if something does try to develop, chance of it becoming our problem is extremely low. I think this will be eventually moving into parts of Mexico by early next week. Definitely something to watch, though, if you have vacation plans down towards Cancun or Cozumel or anywhere down there, Central America and Southern Mexico, towards the weekend and early next week. So we got plenty of time to track it for you, but it does not look like it's going to be our issue, at least at the way things look right now. There is our forecast. Summertime is the word there. We're going to be hot and humid every afternoon in the low to mid 90s. Heat index values will be well into the triple digits every single afternoon, on average about 105, but some of you could feel closer to 108 to 110. And rain chances not very high. We'll go with about a 20% chance all the way through Wednesday, with a little bit higher chances of rain Thursday and going into Friday. April?